Alright folks, I'm back. It's early in the morning. I'm out walking river beaches. See this big cut here. Bunch of stuff eroded out. I got a point laying out and it looks damn nice. See all the fire rock, the water drop another foot or two last night. You can see the fire rock scattered out. It's all Indian campfire rock blown out. Now look right here. See if you can't see this. It's falling right out of this lip. The waves have come up, which in turn it's come out of the bank, from the bank I showed at the beginning up behind me. And it's just sluicing it down now, and there'll be points laying here. So look at this. Let's see what we got. I can't tell if it's whole. Looks like it could be broke here, but I don't know. I can't tell. Let's flip her out. Oh, good Lord. Oh man, this is nice. It's a pentagonal. And a high pentagonal knife is what these are called. And you know, I know people call these often points and stuff, and I do sometimes too, but they're older in Ohio. They're 6,500, I think. 6,000 to 6,500 years old before present. Man, that's a classic one, and it's real nice flint. Might be Flint Ridge. Man, that's nice. I've found a lot of these. You can see the little spurs on it. I find them pretty regularly on the river here. Man, that's a beauty. I'll get up good pictures later. Yeah, I just found another artifact, but I picked it up. I thought it was a flake of flint. But look at this cut I'm looking here. This is always new, and there's some fire rock laying out in it. But I found this knife. It's made out of one of them Green River pebbles, and man, it's nice. It's worked all the way up this edge and all the way up this edge. It's really nice. I'm far away from the water, and you can see there's all kinds of crap down in there. I'm gonna have to go up over the bank here because the water's still high. I'm lucking out. 2 more pieces today, and maybe I'll get a metal detector. Try to find some more of them old shotgun shell head stamps. Some of these ones I found yesterday are cool. The PCC company is Peter's Cartridge Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. I was whipped in the woods. I should have realized that. It's an early one. There's several variations on that one. I think there's like a wreath around the pinfire in the middle, and there's several other ones, but that's an early, it's the unstamped one in the middle. There's some information on them, but I found some pretty old ones, and this is nice. Well, anyway, I'll get back on my next find, which will probably be digging a hole to get a metal object out of the ground with the Garrett Ace 400. Thanks for watching. Oh folks, I'm on fire. I hit this with my rake tip right here. Thought it was like a piece of bark or something, and man, it's like one of them serrated points, I believe. And by God, it looks like the best one of the year so far. Look at the material and the needle tip. I almost went home. The water's so high. Look at this. Look at this multiflora stuff I had to come through. You know, I'm bleeding in my pants, on my legs. I have a multiflora needle in my boot. It's happened twice. I'm gonna have to take this boot off after I film this, but I'm just cut up all over, and one hit my lip on my mouth and tore it. But man, it's worth it. These are Amos corner notches. I know what it is before I even wipe the base off. The radiocarbon dates on them from other sites are 8,900 to 9,900 BP, which stands for before present. I know I've said that before, but some people were just tuning in for the first time. Let's oh, I can feel the other barb, folks. Oh man, it's a smoking stein. It's a little off kilter, but it's a dandy. Look at this. Oh yeah. I'm not walking, well, I guess I can walk. Well, I guess I can't. It's a good one. a nice one. Well, multiple artifacts again. Later. Man, look at this, something tunneled back in there. Don't know what that is. I got a big knife on me in my belt. Hopefully it's a huge, like 20-foot anaconda. I'll fight it for YouTube glory. That'll get a lot of views. But I'm getting out of here, just in case. Let's see back in here. Something's got another one up there. See all the dirt they've pulled out. Might be even turtles or something, I don't know. Muskrats, who knows. Later. Alright, I'm heading into the antique head stamp honey hole areas. Got out and looked for arrowheads this morning. Found some nice pieces, but got a late start on it. I got into a multi-floor patch and got all cut up and lost my phone out of my pocket. It was it's hard getting up this hill. It was a brand new phone and had to go to the AT&T store and stuff. Oh man, it's been a horrible day. But hopefully I can turn it around up in here. And I got a new phone with a better camera now, so the pictures ought to be nice of the head stamps and stuff, so that's at least cool. But I'm heading up this steep hill, get to the top up here, and I should be able to find some stuff later. Well, I got my first target. This is right where I walk up into this place, and I thought I detected it good. But you can see it's up along this. I must have not swung up in here. That's probably an old shotgun shell head stamp. It's right there. I will get it out. It could be an old rare one, who knows. It's probably going to be an old one on this hill. So I'll show you when I'm pinpointing it later. Alright, a lot of these are near the surface. This one was pretty deep. It's right in here someplace. I have no idea what this is. There it is. Right there, she popped out. Man, this looks like it. Look at the patina on that. It's just crusted. I'll get it cleaned off with my toothbrush, spit shine it. We'll see what we got later. Alright, I toothbrushed this one, and it's one of the, I have maybe one or two of these. It says Western across the top, number 12, and then Field at the bottom, and it's an old paper one, and it's awesome condition, very legible. I'll put some pictures up of this one. Nice find though. It'll look awesome in a display later. Alright, I'm heading up the hill still. I'm trying to walk into little thickets and stuff that I haven't walked into on the previous hikes in here, and I'm still finding shells. There's one right there. Let me scoop it out. We'll pinpoint it together. We'll see what we got later. Alright, I found this one. Let's wipe it off here together. Ooh, it's a Western Expert one. Says Western at the top, number 12, and Expert at the bottom. Boy, it's really nice shape. Let me get it cleaned off and I'll show you. Alright, I'm still out in the woods. I'm digging old shotgun shells. I'm right below this point. There's some rock faces in there and stuff. And look at all that cool moss growing on stuff. But right in here, '40s to '50s right in there. I'm gonna get it out. We'll pinpoint it together, see what we got. Hopefully it's a real old one later. You see it? I flipped it up here on the side with the scoop. It flipped right out. Right here it is. Let me get it cleaned off. It looks like an old one. It's got small lettering around it. We'll see later. All right, this one seems to be the most common one I find. It says Winchester number 12 new rival, but this one's in real nice condition. It has a real nice maroon, like hematite looking patina on it. You can see it there. Still a little of the paper in it probably. Well, anyway, later. Alright, I'm back. I'm still out looking for stuff in the woods. You can see this big deer print here. It's a pretty big one. It's a whitetail. This is a game trail I'm walking. See right here, it's pretty fresh. It could be the one I found that big antler from, because I found it on this hill. See him there. Anyway, later. I'll just do this one live. It's a nice hit and it's right on top of the ground. $79 to $81. Straight in here someplace. Huh. It's a big slug, a big deer slug. Anyway, later. Alright, I'm on a logging path that is at least 50 years old by some of the trees growing in it. This one's jumping around more from 40s to the 80s, like a shell would. And some of them old ones give off real jumpy signals like that. So we'll get this out, and hopefully this is an old Peters one. That PCC one I found yesterday is an early Peters cartridge company, Cincinnati, Ohio. That's a good one. I was real tired when I was filming it and should have realized that. Later. Man, I got a coin. That's an odd find, and man, it was deep. I'm gonna have to get this cleaned off. I have no idea what this is. It looks like the size of a penny, but I don't know. We'll get it off, clean it up. We'll see later. Enough to read the date. I'm almost positive it's 1918, and it's an old wheat cent. It's kind of a bummer. I thought it might be something real awesome way out in the woods, but I'll lock on to it eventually. Something awesome. And I'm finding awesome shells and stuff, and that's cool. That's a cool find. Look how green it is. It's almost like emerald green, the patina. Later. Alright, I'm back, still out in the woods at head stamp, old shotgun head stamp heaven. I've been finding all kinds of variety of real nice cool ones, and I got one dug out here. I'll let you hear what it was ringing up. I'm in relic mode on the Garrett Ace 400 metal detector. Like 55 to 61, and it's right here, and this could be a good one. I can't tell. It looks different than the other ones I found, so I'm going to get it cleaned off and we'll show, and I'll show pictures all at the end. Later. Alright folks, I thought it could be a Peters one. That's what that last one was ringing up, I remember. And man, this is only the second one of these I found, and this one's in better shape than the last. It says made in USA on the left. It has a big engraved P right around the pin fire of the shotgun shell. It says Peters, and then H period V period at the bottom. It's very cool. It's an old paper one, and I think I looked this up. I'm not an expert on these. I've just started looking for them in the last few weeks. I've found them before, but not in this quantity. I'm in a good undetected spot. And over on that hill, I found that Teens wheat penny. Could be the same hunter. I think this dates in the 1920s. So it's about 100 years old, and it's very cool. It's a Cincinnati, Ohio Peters shotgun shell. Peters arms kit, or ammunition, or Peters cartridge company. PCC. I found one of those yesterday. So I found a Peters shotgun shell every day up here. That's a nice one. Glad to get that. I think it's brass. Very cool. Later. Alright, I'm back. I got another Peters shell that I do not have. It's not in the greatest condition, but All right, I got something up here on the side of this bank. I'm walking down this little washout. Found some shot lead musket balls in there, but I didn't show them. They're just splattered ones that are like as thin as a quarter, flattened, hit a rock or something. But right in here, and that's jumping around. That's an old shotgun shell. I would say about 80-90%. I'll get it out, pinpoint it. We'll see what it is later. All right, well, I got a nice hit here. I'll let you listen to it. We'll get this out and I'll see what it is later. I don't know. I don't bow hunt, but I'd say that's the tip where an arrow screws in. This is the first one of these I found up here. I think that's what it is. Well, anyway, all right. There's some old piles of rocks here, but I don't think none of it's house related, and it's snowing. I'm not going to stay too much longer. I'm whipped, but I got a nice hit here. It's probably a shotgun shell, but it could be an old one. It's giving a Peters reading. Like a solid 65. It's probably hard to tell what it is, but hopefully it's one of them good old ones, and I'll just head out of here on this one if it's a good one later. It's one of these Winchester New Rivals. That's what it was. Yeah, I'm going to stay a little bit till I find at least one more good thing. Won't take me long. I'm an expert. Later. That's a weird pile of rocks too. They're on the side of this bank. I'd say these were staying over the hill, maybe off that flat. Maybe a farmer had. I've been walking some fence posts. I've been finding the wire in the ground. You can find it if you use a detector for a while and run it, especially wide open. But that's pretty odd. Look at all the moss growing on them. They look like green boulders. But look at all of them. It's pretty odd. I've detected all around it and can't find nothing. There's no iron in it or nothing. But you want to detect these places because farmers threw horseshoes in them and all kinds of other cool stuff. I find good stuff in piles of rocks like that. Well, anyway, later. All right, this one was right on the surface. I just kicked the lease off and then pinpointed it, and it was right here. See what we got. I'll clean it off. This looks like it could be a good one. I don't know. Later. Yeah, it's another Winchester repeater. It's in nice shape though. I'll clean it up later. Later. All right, I dug that other one right there. Another one right here. This one's real deep. I'm gonna have to dig it out later. That's an old rimfire cartridge casing. It's an old one. That's cool. I'll just put up pictures at the end. I'm heading to my car. There must have been some real old hunting around this creek. I just found that old rimfire cartridge right up here. Walked down here, found just a great musket ball. Real nice lead one. It's two good things right here. And I mean, I'm on a kind of a flat compared to the rest of the hill, but the grade's like this. See, I cut the crap out of my hands again today in multi-floor. I'm bleeding every day. I just walk right through it. Well, anyway, later.